On day 2, on the first half day of day 2, so course sprint number 3, before noon, there is the Scrum events chapter and exercise. This is something I got acquainted with when I did a co-training with Peter back years back. So this was it? I think it was in 2013 or 14. I can't remember exactly. And it is a very strong exercise. I really was fascinated back then when I did this co-training. I adjusted it over the years so to match more my training styles, but it's covering really all the different aspects of events, also about the sprints, and it talks very much about the roles already. So it's not just about the events itself, it's very much about all the dynamics we can find in Scrum, about the structure, about the process of Scrum, so the sequence of it. Yeah, like sprint planning, then the daily Scrum review and retrospective in the end. And also about the roles of people, of clients, of stakeholders, so people are not being part of the Scrum roles, but very important for the success of an endeavor, of product development in other words. The sprints, 1 to 4 weeks of course, are covered in there. What is a sprint? It's another event in here. And we end the second, on the second day before noon with the team formation. Yeah, because an interesting aspect for me always was that the Scrum guide is not talking about collocation, but it's talking very much about teams, like the development team and the Scrum team. So if we go back to the theory in psychology and sociology, and we look deeper into the theory of teams, that means people need to work together very closely, interact very closely, know each other very well, that they can become a real team, like Heckman is explaining in his book about teams. And this is something what I really like to do, because it's also leading us towards the coaching aspects and facilitation aspects of the Scrum Master role, yeah, about servant leadership, so that a Scrum Master cannot force a team to become a team, or a group to become a team, but with coaching, facilitation, also mentoring sometimes, they can really help people to overcome hurdles and go through, for example, if you use the Tuckman model, through different phases, stages of team development. So this is completing the first half day of the second day, so before noon, our course sprint number 3.